Hello my friends, and welcome back to our blind let's play. It's Attorney Investigations 2 with Miles Edgeworth, the Prosecutor's Path. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story investigator channel, and today we are continuing the investigation to case number 2. We are now the assistant to Ray Shields, and of course we got Kay still along with us as we try to delve deeper into this imprisoned turnabout. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Hope everyone is having an awesomely fantastic day today. March 28th, 11:58 a.m., prison hallway. Now then, where's the person who first discovered the body? For now, all we can do is ask around. Hold it right there! Who is this? This is not who I was expecting. Who is this woman? And why does she have a fox draped around her neck? Excuse me, but... Oh, you are simply irresistible. Huh? Do you mean, me? It's very nice indeed. It's what an elegant mustache, yeah. It's a pleasure to meet you, mademoiselle. Defense attorney, Ray Shields, at your service. How about we exchange greetings with a hug? Oh, but of course. Oh, look at the little fox. That thing's adorable. Aggreza, the lips. A public greeting should begin with a hug and a kiss. It's almost like I was stolen from him. It was stolen from him. Yes, a remarkable feat of quickness. I'll put a great thief to shame. I feel that close contact is very important. Oh, look at the little guy. This goes to my family here, my home as well. That's quite a splendid way of thinking there. I am the warden, Patricia Rowland. But please just call me Patty. The warden. So she's in charge of the prison and detention center. It's nice to meet you. I am Miles Edgeworth. I'm Mr. Shields' assistant. Pardon me for asking, but were you here in the prison yesterday? But of course. Yesterday was the day that I wouldn't have missed for the world. Wouldn't have missed for the world? Did you have some kind of important meeting? Oh, heavens no, I despise meetings. It was the animal show, of course. A wonderful spectacle featuring animals dancing and flying through the air. I always see it along with everyone else in our home. We're one big happy family. We built a special stage in the courtyard just for this performance. A performance for the prisoners' enjoyment. Yesterday, Albert mentioned some kind of recreation. I suppose the animal show was what he was referring to. When did this show take place? It started at 8 a.m. and ended around 10 a.m. That's exactly when the body was discovered. So whoever saw the show would probably have an alibi. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going. I have business to attend to. Please take your time and have a look around our home. I love the little guy she has around her shoulders. So, where should we start, Mr. Edgeworth? There was a prisoner who heard the scream from the person who first discovered the body. Let's start by talking with him. Yeah, what's up? You notice anything? Here's a chance, Mr. Edgeworth. While that demon lady is gone, we can sit around. The demon lady. Demon? Is she referring to Judge Courtney? I don't approve of your words, but let's carry on with the investigation. All right, let's do it. All right, let's Oh, we can't look at the parrot. There's some information about the prisoner of the cell. Let's see. Inmate number D259. Species, sea salt on right. That's a shoddy explanation. His partner is Rocky the polar bear. He's a former boxer who joins training to lose weight. Now I got hiccups all of a sudden. His muscles are tough, but he's a big softy. He's an omnivore, so it says. Who is this information for? They even have a pony. Little kids could ride it. Oh my god, she's gonna be like, let me ride it, let me ride it. How nice, it's like a zoo. Although it's a human, so I treat it like animals in here. Do you think they'd find out if I took one home with me? I think that if you did that, you'd be the one behind bars. No one's here. This person was taken to the disciplinary room. I wonder when he'll be back. Who knows? I'm sure he won't be allowed to return so easily. He was on the verge of tears. You really don't want to go? Indeed, his reaction was quite extreme. I wonder what sort of punishment awaits him. Uncle Ray's lips. You seem to be in quite a shock. Isn't one in Roland the type of beauty Mr. Shield likes? A hug is greeting, but a kiss is a whole different level. Your Uncle Ray needs time to mentally prepare himself. I didn't think it would be such a shy guy, Mr. Shields. Somehow, I don't think that's the problem here. It's just his job. Hey, Miles, about your face. Could you loosen it up a bit? Since you're going to be Uncle Ray's assistant, you'll need to smile more. Being an assistant and smiling more have nothing to do with one another. Well, that's not true. Smile is the first step to building trust with the client. First, show a refresh your smile to put them at ease, and then give a wink to capture their heart. End with a hug. Exchange business cards. Well, that's how you open up a client's heart. It's also how you open up a sexual lawsuit. A harassment lawsuit. Yeah, Let's just keep that to ourselves, please. Edgeworth Law Offices. Well, managing law firm was quite tough at first. It was difficult inheriting the business for Gregory. Is that so? What kind of requests do you usually receive at the office? My usual request to defend suspects in murder cases and various sorts of legal counsel. Well, our basic policy was we welcome everyone. Did you ever have to turn down any request? Well, if the client wasn't cute enough, I thought everyone was welcome. I'm kidding. That was a joke. I always accept clients of all sorts. With Greg's name on the line, couldn't do a half-hearted job, you know? The Edgeworth Law Offices, the law firm that my father built. Anything new? I don't think so. Let's keep looking around a bit more. Hey, something's written here. Yes, it's some information about this inmate. Inmate number D258, species Convictus brutus. Despite his ferocious appearance, he is a herbivore. His partner is Gwen the penguin. Oh, it's so awesome! I want a penguin. Oh, I may have to get arrested and thrown in this jail just so I could have a penguin. I want a penguin. That is amazing. He has good acting skills and a great stage presence. He delivers powerful testimonies. So it says. It's just like one of those information signs at the zoo. Can I talk to him and see his penguin, please? Where is a person who first discovered the body right now? Around this time, I think he should be in the workroom in the back. Oh, I want to see a penguin! The workroom, I should go take a look. I want to see the bird! No! This game is cruel. It taunts me and then it doesn't let me have it. It's a pot-bellied pig. Let's hope it doesn't become dinner. How nice, it's like a zoo. Although it's the humans who are treated, oh yeah, that's the same still. This bench is quite rusty. Only cats and Gummy would sleep on this bench? Indeed. No argument here. There's a monkey on that hill, Mr. Edgeworth. Hardly an appropriate spectacle for a prison. When you see stuff like this, you can really feel the tension rise. I hope you're not expecting me to agree with you. Also, Kay, just so we're clear, I don't want to see you climbing that hill. But, somebody's gotta show the monkey's balls. Don't provoke the monkey. Aww. I guarantee you, if they show me a picture of a penguin, that's gonna be the thumbnail. Like 100%. I did that before. We were playing a game called Hero U. And in Hero U, there was a guy dressed up like a penguin. And I literally titled the episode like a flightless bird. And the picture was of the guy dressed up like a penguin. It was great. I loved it. Where does this door lead to? Don't you feel some strange vibes coming from that door? Maybe they got a deadly criminal locked up inside. That certainly isn't possible. Is possible. It would be best not to get too close. I was just kidding. Hi, little Fluffy. What's a rabbit doing here? Almost stepped on it. How nice. It's like a zoo. Although it, oh yeah, it's still the same. The courtyard lies beyond these shutters, but they are locked. Freedom is right in front of them, but the shutters are locked up. Life is so cruel. I really feel sorry for them. Who are you feeling sorry for? Hey, you there. I'd like to ask you some questions. Aww. So cute, meow. It really is, meow. Hey, you. Meow! He finally noticed me. I wonder if he's related to that Sigma guy. By the way, what's this cat's name, meow? His name is Normal, meow. That's enough. Carry on with your duties, meow. Well, what do we have here is a failure to communicate. Aw, darn it, I can't talk to the cat itself. Hello? Is this occupied? Hey, Kay, I saw in a restroom. Hey, guard, do you have a minute? Sir, what is it? Is anyone using that workroom right now? Presently, there is one prisoner working inside. I'm positive he's been in there since the noon roll call. We would like to ask the prisoner a few questions, if that is acceptable. Yes, sir, I will bring him out, so please wait a moment. Please come out with the penguin. I'll leave this to you, Miles. What do you mean? Well, cuz I don't know what kind of scary guy will come out of that room. Mr. Shields, you're a scaredy cat? Even though you're an adult? Heh, same to you, Kay. Here he comes. Kinda looks familiar. Oh, good day to you, sirs. Are you the ones who requested my presence? He doesn't seem like a dangerous criminal. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecutor. Oh, prosecutor, is that right? I'm Ray Shields, a defense attorney. Mr. Shields, his demeanor completely changed once he saw who we were dealing with. Sorry about that. My assistant says strange things sometimes. He is not a prosecutor, just my assistant. Hey, get your act together. Miles? I guess I messed up. I forgot about my new job. No wonder I thought you were different from a prosecutor who visited me yesterday. It looks like he's already spoken to the best. May we ask a few questions? Oh, yes, of course you may. My name is Frank Sahwit. Okay, go for it, Miles. I guess I'll be asking the questions after all. Mr. Sahwit, you are aware of the murder that occurred here yesterday, correct? Sahwit. I'm trying to think of what that could be play on. And oh! Mr. Saw It. He saw it. He's the witness. Ha ha ha. Okay. Alright, that took me a moment. I think I get it. Where were you when the body was discovered?
Well, I was in this room where I'd been working.
What kind of work?
Well, my goal is to become a pet groomer. An animal beautician, so to speak. Oh yes, I was inside cultivating my skills.
In any other prison, such training would be unheard of.
Well, that was all. Honestly, I didn't see a thing.
Why did he say that? I haven't asked him anything yet.
Which is why, sad to say, I won't be of any help to you.
Mr. Sahwit, I haven't asked you anything yet.
No, wait, that's, even if you would ask, I would not.
You know something, don't you?
Oh, that's, well, all the doubts.
It seems he is indeed hiding something. Let's try to press it out of him. Please do a logic test. Okay, good. I like logic tests a lot more than testimonies. Just because of the way they're presented. I don't have to think about, okay, I had to use this piece of evidence with this piece of item. It's a lot more free-flowing, I guess. First, let us assess the layout of the board. My opponent's condition is... Whoa, hello. So we got a pawn, a bishop, and a queen? Was it king?
I'm afraid I didn't see a thing, so I won't be able to help you.
This man's expressions do not change much. It is a true poker face. It may be difficult to read his emotions from his body language. Perhaps I should focus on how he phrases words. It may reveal what's on his mind. Now, for the opening move, I'll start by asking about who this man is. Even if he hides his emotions, if I push the right buttons, I'm sure I'll cause a change. Begin logic chess. Are you involved with the case? Are you involved with this case?
Are you referring to the murder that occurred inside this prison? Well, I had nothing to do with it at all.
Is that true?
I would never dream of being involved in a murder plot. How should I put it? I'm an upright model citizen after all.
Wait.
If you have no more use for me, may I leave now?
I was too passive. Really? Even if he has emotions, if I press, okay. I'm surprised in that. Common sense tells me an upright model citizen would have never ended up behind bars.
Well, that is.
Tell me what you know about the incident.
I already told you, I don't know a dang thing. Oh, I really don't know anything.
Wait and see.
I apologize from the bottom of my heart for that outburst, but I will be of no assistance.
Pardon my rudeness. It's just that the murder occurred in this rather confined prison. It seems unnatural that you do not know anything about it.
Oh, natural, is that so? If you're looking for the person who discovered the body, you should try someone else.
Did I say we're looking for? How did you know we were looking for the person who discovered the body? I don't recall ever saying a word about that. Are you sure you don't know anything? Bam! Yeah, that's right.
Oh, the exclamated dots. No, it was merely a hunch I had. I am but a humble pet groomer in training. I honestly have no recollection of the murder.
I am positive that this man is hiding something. For my next move, I'll ask him about his movements on the day of the murder. This man has suppressed his emotions. I will expose his true nature hidden beneath that suspicious smile. What happened on the day of the murder? If you truly had nothing to do with it, there shouldn't be a problem, correct?
Oh, well, on the day of the murder, there was a lot going on.
Tell me about the state of the prison. What was the state of the prison at the time? Said there's a lot going on.
I don't remember it too well. My memory's rather poor. I don't have enough clues. Okay, so we can't. So once again, the second choice is a bad choice to start. But we don't really lose anything for it, and at least we know, right? Tell me what you were doing on that day. Well, as I mentioned earlier, I was cultivating my skills as a groomer in training. I was trimming the coats of the animals at the time. Due to the murder caused a panic. I imagine the entire prison must have been in an uproar. Well, but there was no panic. I could even hear someone's voice. Was a scream that you heard? Someone's voice, judging from the circumstances, I suppose it was a scream that you heard. So do you have a recollection? So you do have a recollection of the murder. You kept insisting that you knew absolutely nothing about the murder. But you did not give credence to your claims. Okay, I think that was a good hit. Well, I thought I heard someone's voice, but in any case, I don't remember it very well. The scream at the time of the murder, it might be a clue. I better keep that in mind. So now do we go around the other plot here? Say the prison? Let's try using that clue. I thought you said you heard a scream. You don't remember? Ridiculous. Did you say earlier that you heard a scream? Well, that wasn't. I could very well be mistaken. Well, at any rate, I honestly do not remember. You still do not remember, even with your lies. Oh, enough with your lies. I ain't lying you. I mean, I'm telling the truth. Wait and see. Well, in any case, I was absorbed in grooming the animals. By the way, how skilled would you say you are in animal grooming? My technique with the scissors still needs some work, but I'm very confident in my handling of the animals. When the animals became frightened, I calmed them with my gentle hands. Frightened? Why would the animals have become frightened? I don't think that's a common occurrence. Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? Did the scream frighten the animals? Perhaps the reason they were frightened was because of someone's scream. Why are you trying so hard to hide the fact that there was a scream? Are you concealing some vital information from me? Kabam! 2 down, 1 to go. Arrgh! I'm doing nothing of the sort. It's true that I heard some sort of scream, but I'm not trying to hide it. He's starting to show his true colors. I should be more aggressive with my next move. I'll ask him about the scream. It's time to give him a taste of the futility of keeping a secret from me. When did you hear it? When did you hear the scream? Well, that's it. I just remembered. Well, at the time of the murder, there was an event going on. It was the animal show. I had gone there to see it. So you're saying that since you were watching the show, you did not hear the scream? Well, that's completely different from everything you said up until now. Shut up! So what if it is? I mean, my memory is just so hazy, you know? Wait and see. He seems agitated. The animal show was very enjoyable. What kind of animals performed in the show? Well, I believe I saw a whale. You didn't see the show, did you? You liar, you didn't see the animal show at all. Come on, a whale? You're kidding me. Arrgh! Well, it is. I sort of saw it and I sort of didn't. He didn't see the show. This could be a clue. Who the scream belonged to? Do you know who the scream belonged to? Well, I was mistaken. When the incident occurred, I just happened to be in the courtyard. Well, that's why I did not hear the scream. Let's try using that clue. Just how deep are you going to dig your pit of lies? It's obvious that you did not see the animal show. Arrgh! There's no way out of this. Tell me what really happened. Confess everything you know about this scream. I cannot answer what I cannot answer. I didn't hear the scream from the person who discovered the body.
Don't you mean the victim scream? That's strange. Normally, if you hear a scream during a murder, it's usually from the victim. Why would you think the scream was from the person who discovered the body?
Oh, my mistake.
How? How did you know the scream was from the person who discovered the body?
Well, that's because
You're the one who made the scream? You're the one who found the body. You're the one who got murdered. I saw that like a split second before I chose the top choice. That would have been a funny one to choose. I kind of wish I would have done it, but allow me to answer for you. That is because you're the one who discovered the body, Mr. Sahwit, and the scream that was heard when the murder occurred didn't come from the victim. It came from you when you discovered the body. Checkmate.
Roar! Just who do you think you are? It is just as you say, but what gives you the right to do this?
Checkmate. I really love these logic chests. They're a lot of fun and they're not overtly difficult. I mean, there are times when they can be, but for the most part, they're not so bad overall. Or at least they're not so bad yet, I should say. I know there's someone stickering, listening to me going, oh, FlightlessBird! Just you wait. Is that one instant, like case number 3 or case number 4 or case number 5, where you're gonna be like, I'm gonna remember this video, I'm gonna come back, and when you get to that case, I'm gonna bookmark you saying this. I'm gonna say, hey, FlightlessBird, go back to that part here and look at that timestamp and hear what you said, and then come back and look at this timestamp and hear what you said. And remember, you're the one who said these were not that bad. It's now clear who discovered the body. You have no more reason to withhold your testimony, correct?
But very well, I'm telling you. But I doubt my testimony is worth hearing.
Whether or not it is worth hearing is for me to decide. I will expose the truth with my own hands. That is my sole duty.
I think you're a little off there, Mr. Edgeworth.
What do you mean? And why are you stealing my catchphrases?
We're not trying to expose the truth. We're trying to save Simon. Isn't that our goal, to help our clients? I mean, you're not a prosecutor right now. You're a defense attorney's assistant. Well, stay there, Kay. She's right on the money, Miles. The official task of the Edgeworth Law Offices is to defend our clients. Your old man who founded the firm truly valued the bonds he had with his clients. So, if you're not willing to do the same, maybe you aren't cut out for this job. I don't want to fire you on the spot either, so have a heart, okay?
The heart of a defense attorney. In any case, it's important that we hear the testimony of the person who discovered the body. Start talking, Mr. Sahwit. Tell me what happened when he found the body.
Speaking of testimony, here we go. Well, I was in the workroom over there practicing my skills. With some chance, I got curious about the adjacent workroom and went up to the door. I peeked in through the small window on the door. Well, then I saw him lying there. A man, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself letting out a scream.
If I may confirm one thing. You were in this room, right next to the one where the dead body was found?
Within the prison, we call it workroom B.
And you were there the whole time on the day of the murder?
Oh yes, well after the 7 a.m. roll call, I remained inside the whole time. In this prison, we have roll call 3 times a day. At 7 a.m., noon, and 9 p.m.
And they checked the workrooms during those times, too?
Well, exactly.
I see. So during the 7 a.m. roll call, there was nothing amiss. And Knightley's body was not in the workroom yet.
Roll call 3 times a day.
Body was not found during the 7 a.m. roll call.
So it sounds like the murder occurred after 7 a.m., huh?
And that's right when the animal show started.
Oh, that's correct. The other prisoners went to see the animal show.
Meaning anyone who did not see the show does not have an alibi. Anyone who did not see the show doesn't have an alibi. Okay. There were a lot of negatives in that sentence, so it took me a second for my brain to process it. Do you understand what I'm saying, Mr. Sahwit?
Yes, well, that's certainly true. However, I merely discovered the body.
His testimony has a clear contradiction. I should press him about that first.
Here comes a rebuttal. I was in the workroom over there practicing my skills.
By practicing, you mean a course?
Yes, my grooming training, for I am the model prisoner.
I somehow doubt that.
By some chance, I got curious about the adjacent workroom, so I went up to the door.
You were curious about the adjacent room.
Well, precisely. Felt the need to look around.
Why did you feel that way?
Well, even if you ask me why, I just did it on a whim.
So you weren't concentrating on your training?
No, nothing of the sort. I am a model prisoner. It's just that the other prisoners had left to see the animal show, which is why I was feeling somewhat lonely.
Yeah, that's like being stuck in a classroom after school's let out.
Yes, well that's right. And since I couldn't enter the other workroom, I peeked in through the small window on the door.
The small window, so you couldn't get a clear look.
Indeed, as you see, there's a grill covering the window. It does not offer a wide view at all.
Normally the guards use it to check inside the rooms, right?
Precisely. You seem to be well versed on this matter.
Well, I happen to know a thing or two about prisons, you know? What does she mean by that? I'll have to find out the details later.
Well, in any case, I peeked into the room from the window. Well, then I saw him lying there. A man, not moving, dead.
You knew it was a man right away?
Well, it was clear, judging from the physique and clothing. Even the fact that he was dead was as plain as day.
You could tell he was dead through that tiny window.
Well, it's not the first time I've seen a dead body.
What?
What? So you mean the reason you're in here is because, well, I'm ashamed to admit it, but it is as you say. However, this was my first time seeing a body that someone else had killed. I quailed the fight, found myself letting out a scream.
Do you remember what the scream sounded like?
Huh? Well, all I can say is that I shrieked at the top of my lungs.
Well, I guess that's what happens when you get scared.
Well, yes, just as you say. In any case, I let out a scream.
He's pretending to be an innocent bystander, but parts of his testimony are odd, considering his situation and the place he's in. The contradiction should be quite obvious. I'll show him the evidence that proves it. Okay, what is the evidence that proves it? Detention center and prison maps. So the workrooms are right next to each other. Don't see how that is a contradiction. Don't see how that's a contradiction. Penetrating wound and necktie and stick covered in dirt. There are small bruises on his head. Found near the body that was attacking them inside workroom A. Very colorful. Sounds alarming in response to a prisoner's bracelet. So, if he peeked in through the window, would it have sounded the alarm? I mean, that's the only thing I can think of right now. Here? Aha! Woohoo! Good start already, my friends! I mean, except for me messing up at the beginning, in the logic test. So far, good start though. Mr. Sahwit, please stop telling such feeble lies. You don't seem to understand your position. My position? I used to be a newspaper salesman, but then I took up the pet groomer training. What about that bracelet on your wrist? It proves that you are unmistakably a prisoner. And as long as you wear that bracelet, you should not be able to move around as you please. As soon as you went through the door, the sensor would have sounded the alarm. Oh, well that is... Peeking into the adjacent room is impossible when you couldn't even leave the one that you were in. Okay, well, that's true too. I love it when I get the right answer in the wrong way. Arrgh! Woo-wee! Nice one, Miles! Well, that was a real humdinger. But does that mean Mr. Sahwit didn't see the body? I'm not sure. Perhaps. We should let the man himself explain it to us. Huh? You see? Well, that is, well... Forgive me, it appears my previous explanation was lacking. I shall clearly explain how I was able to see the body. Very well. Let us hear your revised testimony. When I found it, part 2. Well, there's a rather well-known technique among the prisoners here. If the hand with the bracelet stays in the room, I can step outside without sounding the alarm. Well, that's how I was able to peek into the adjacent room. The moment I realized that the man inside was dead, I let out a scream. So that means... He kept his arm inside workroom B while I peeked into the adjacent room. I'd appreciate it if you didn't mention this to anyone, especially the guards, okay? Was that what he was trying to hide earlier? I should try asking him for more details about a few other things as well. Alright, rebuttal. There's a rather well-known technique among the prisoners here. Tell me more about this technique. Well, certainly. Here's how it works. And the hand with the bracelet stays in the room, you can step out without sounding the alarm. All you gain by doing that is a small degree of freedom. Well, naturally. But it is all that we have left to enjoy. I am shocked that you enjoyed such a thing. Have you truly reflected on what you've done? But of course, I am a model prisoner. Your definition of model is highly suspicious. Regardless, was that the technique you used? Well, yes, that is correct. I made sure no guards were around when I did it. And that's how I was able to peek in the adjacent room. Why would you do something so troublesome and potentially dangerous? Well, I heard a noise coming from the adjacent room. It seemed odd to me. There should not have been anyone inside. So you peeked into the adjacent workroom as soon as you heard the noise? Well, yes, of course. Peeked in as soon as I could. I see. Is there a problem with that statement? Yeah? Because then would have saw who did it, right? So you looked in that adjacent room immediately after you heard the noise. If that was true, then you should have seen more than just a dead body. You should have seen the person who made the noise. Well, that is, well... He looks really shaken. Mr. Sahwit, answer me. What did you really see? The dots. If you intend to remain silent, I will have no choice but to assume that you are complicit in the murder. Well, please forgive me. It's just that I couldn't even believe what I saw myself. It may have been just a dream. I hesitate to even recall it. Tell me what happened. Very well. I will be frank with you. I saw a dog. It was a nightmarish scene. A large black dog was biting into the neck of the victim. What? What did you say?
It was truly a hellish scene. Well, that dog killed him. Oh, I think I'm going to be sick. Well, that's some grade A trauma right there. I was chilled in my very core and let out a shriek.
A man-eating dog inside the zoo of a prison.
Black dog data jot down at my organizer. According to Sahwit's testimony, the dog was biting the victim's body.
And it barks at me a lot.
Well, that was everything I saw. Do you believe me now?
Yes, I do. I doubt the one would be able to lie about someone like that. Would you add that to your testimony?
Well, certainly. The moment I realized that man inside was dead, I let out a scream.
Do you remember what this man looked like in detail?
But of course, I am certain. He had blonde hair, and his throat was covered in blood.
Do you take me for a fool? That should be obvious.
Well, I'm merely telling you everything I saw as I saw it, just to be clear. Don't defense attorneys love nitpicking over every little detail?
I detect a tinge of spite there. Perhaps he had an unpleasant experience with a defense attorney in the past.
And in my horror, there was a black dog biting his neck.
A black dog was biting the victim's neck.
Well, yes, blood came pouring out, and as a result, the dog's mouth became stained with it.
I swear I've seen this guy before. Like, is he? I mean, this is the second time I said that this case. It's just, maybe it's the art style. Like, I'm starting to become familiar with the art style over a couple games, so I'm thinking that characters look like some other people. And since, you know, the last time I played Ace Attorney 1 or Ace Attorney 2 was a while ago, it's very easy for my, kind of looks like the guy from 2-1. Can't be. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Ace Attorney 2-1. Am I going to find a picture of that guy? The answer is no, I'm not. I'm gonna have to go back and look. I feel like I've seen this guy before. Like, just, I can't place him. Yeah, I can't place him, but I'll have to go and look it up. Or someone just tell me, am I crazy? Or have we actually seen this guy before? Maybe not Edgeworth has seen him, but maybe Phoenix has seen him.
Yes, blood came pouring out, and as a result, the dog's mouth became stained with it. Ah, stop. You don't need to get that detailed.
At that time was the victim.
Eek! Mr. Edgeworth, why'd you ask him that? Hey, Kay, why'd you hit Uncle Ray? Well, that man did not even flinch.
He must have been dead already.
But the blood continued to gush from his neck. He most likely had to pass that way already. His hands moved nary an inch. Eee! Well, too much detail. Are you doing this on purpose? Certainly not. I'm just trying to give an accurate testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, shall I add the statement to my testimony?
If you would.
It was terrifying. Truly terrifying sight. He most likely had passed away already. His hands moved nary an inch.
That was a very vivid testimony.
Well, that's because I witnessed it up close, relatively speaking. I could feel the anguish he suffered in his death. But Mr. Edgeworth, I won't be able to sleep tonight.
Really? How terrible.
Oh, come on! It's all because of you that my mind is filled with scary thoughts. Well, I may even have nightmares myself. Even now, I can still remember everything clearly. The ring with the snowflake insignia glimmered, with no purpose but to catch my eye.
A ring with the snowflake insignia. Impressive memory.
I was formerly a newspaper salesman. I had to quickly identify what a customer wanted based on his appearance and attitude. In order to form a successful sales strategy, it's the most basic of the basics.
But you're dealing with a corpse, not a customer. Are you like that with everyone?
Yes, it's already become ingrained in a habit of mine. It was an important point that could determine the success or failure of a sale.
Well, that's how you were able to easily recall such a minor detail.
Precisely. Even the engraved insignia is crystal clear.
Is that really possible? What was the state of the body when we found it? I should review my evidence.
I haven't an ear and eye. Not much I can declare.
So, Netley was killed by a dog that was being kept in here in the prison. I find that hard to believe.
Well, they say that the pets they got to the owners, yeah? It doesn't have to take after them that much.
I can just imagine this, like, FlightlessBird running around, like, pecking people's throats out.
No, that's a horrible thought, FlightlessBird. I refuse to believe it. Penguins are not evil. They're cute and cuddly and fluffy and adorable. This completely defeats the purpose of the animal therapy.
Perhaps I should ask about the dog a little bit more.
Okay. So, hold on.
Did you not mean to do that? Hold on. What I wanted to do was I wanted to bring this up. There we go. And yes, I was right. So the tarp was covering his hand that had the ring when we first investigated, and we had to remove the tarp. So therefore, this right here is a piece of evidence contradicting what he said. Right here. I just want to make sure that was the last statement. I want to make sure there wasn't anything else. Here.
Objection! On a roll today. I am very happy with this.
A ring with a snowflake insignia. Except, I still having brain confusion or about this guy here. If I met him before. I could have swore I've seen this guy. Like, just,
Yes, that is correct. It was clearly engraved on the surface.
I see. Your testimony is very accurate, but it's a little too accurate if you ask me.
And what's wrong with being accurate?
You state that you saw a ring with a snowflake insignia engraved into it. And it is true that the victim was wearing such a ring.
See? Was it not correct?
Well, that is not the issue I have with your testimony. Here, take a look at this picture. As you can see, the right hand is covered by a sheet. It should not have been possible for you to see the engraving on the ring, unless you had to push the body and lift it up for the sheet for yourself. You said you only looked into the workroom through the door, and yet you gave such a detailed account of what you saw.
Who do you think you are? Acting all high and mighty? I'm telling you, I saw what I saw. Oh, the victim must have moved his arm after I saw it.
I don't think so. You said as much earlier. Yeah, he died instantly.
The man did not even flinch.
He must have been dead already. The victim was already dead. How would he have been able to move his arm?
Well, this guy's looking pretty suspicious now, yeah?
Frank Sahwit, what are you hiding, you scoundrel?
Oh, no, I ain't. I am not. That is, you're wrong. I know what I saw. I know what I saw.
Oh my god. He just threw his toupee at me. He just threw his toupee at me, okay? That was the thing that happened.
Shut up already! Stop making a fuss about every little thing I say! You're just a defense attorney's assistant!
He has finally shown his true self.
Whoa! I guess the cat's out of the bag. Well, I carry one of that. Just went flying.
I'm just your friendly neighborhood witness. Are you really just a witness? I would say that you're rather suspicious. Oh, what was that? You saw something that could not have been from the outside of the room. Yeah, exactly, which means that you obviously know a lot more than what you're saying. How is that possible? The logic behind it is simple. Mr. Sahwit, this is where you saw the body from the room itself, right? Right? When you discovered the body, you went inside the room where it laid. Yeah, thought so. Since you saw the engraving on the ring, that is the only possibility. Oh, the dots. Even if you say that, you ain't got no evidence, do ya? Where's the evidence that shows that I was in that room? I was grooming pets at the time. And the room adjacent to where the body was found. I even went so far as to borrow some rubber gloves. Show me the evidence that proves I was in the room where the body was found. Wait, did you just say something about gloves? Well, that was a delayed reaction on my part. Mr. Sahwit, what were you doing when the body was discovered? Didn't I tell you already? I was practicing being a pet groomer. I see. In that case, do you happen to recognize this glove? Oh, so that's... This was found near the body. It's believed to have been dropped by the culprit. By the way, I noticed that you also have a rubber glove hanging out of your apron pocket. No, this is something else. Looks like you're missing one of your gloves. You can find gloves like this anywhere in the prison. Your evidence proves nothing. Perhaps you should hand the glove over to the police for fingerprinting. I'm certain they will find some interesting results. It's over.
Objection.
Whoa, that voice. What the?
Haha, pretty cool, right?
My Objection voice. Oh my god, dude. That is nothing like the voice I'm giving you. Mr. Shields, could you save the jokes for later?
Well, I'm not joking, because it's not over yet. There's still something else. Something that's clearly odd. That guy's a prisoner, you know? He's got the bracelet and all.
Oh, the dots.
That's right. How did he get into the other workroom?
The sensor would have set off the alarm, right? He's right. That's the only thing we don't know yet.
Not so fast, Mr. Prisoner. Did you fill us in?
I know I've seen him before. That like smarmy look that he has. I know I've seen this guy before, like without a doubt. That's pretty weird. The bracelet should have been his last line of defense.
Defense? Well, that's right, Kay. It was useful evidence for Mr. Prisoner here. He could have claimed that due to the bracelet, he wasn't able to enter the room. But he didn't say a word about it. Is there any reason why he didn't? The silent treatment, eh? Well, the judge yesterday did say that silence is golden.
Wow, you really are a hotshot defense attorney, Miss Shields.
But the defense attorneys always remain calm in a pinch and smile in the face of danger. That's what the old man taught me. The defense attorney's creed, yeah? So, what's the deal? Why didn't you mention anything about the bracelet?
Oh, the dots. The truth is, it's broken. I know that's it. That's where I've seen him from. He's the not 2-1. I need to go further back. He's from the first case in this series. He's the guy who kills the woman who frames Larry. Like I'm almost hold on. I need to Ace Attorney 1-1 1-1 first turnabout. Yeah, that's him. That's him. So first thing that popped up was the Ace Attorney fandom. And yeah, they have a picture of him. That is definitely him. Was accused of murdering his ex-girlfriend Cindy Stone, Phoenix Wright, Mia Fey, Larry Butts, Winston Payne, Frank Sahwit, and the most apparently judge all make their debuts in this case. Yeah, Frank Sahwit. That's the same guy. Oh my goodness, that is really going back a long ways. Can't go further back than that. The truth is, it's broken. Some time ago, took a spill and the bracelet hit the floor with a loud bang. Ever since then, it has not been able to activate the sensor. Forgive me, it was so convenient, I don't want to report it. I see, so the bracelet was broken. But did it really break so easily? If that is true, then there is a problem with the prison security. Okay, I feel a lot better now that I know who this guy is, because that was bugging me. Like, I know I've seen this guy before, I just couldn't place it. You over there, may I have a moment? But we'll take care of this more in the next episode, my friends. My name is FlightlessBird, this is Sorbia's Gaming Channel, and this is our blind Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations 2, featuring Miles Edgeworth, the Prosecutor's Path. I want to thank you all for everything. You all are the best, #1 YouTube community in all of YouTube. And until next time, my dear friends, so long and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.